Deep in the forest, there is a path no one should ever walk. They say they crowd their sour, and anything you very doesn't affect their peace. Which uses everything to bring someone back. Hello everyone, I'm Jane, and today we're talking about one of the most famous books by Stephen King, Pet Sematary. At first it looks like a simple horror story, but what if I told you there is something even scarier hidden beneath? It's something much deeper, something that will make you question life, death, and the choices we make. The main character, Louis Creed, is a doctor. He moves with his wife, 2 kids, and their cat to a small town in Maine. Everything seems normal at first, a new job, new neighbors and family life. But soon, the neighbors warn Louis and his family about the road near their house, because cars drive very fast and many pets have been hit by them. After that, Louis finds out about a pet cemetery, but there is more to the story. Louis learns about an old burial ground that can bring the dead back to life. Of course, it doesn't come for free. After Louis' cat is hit by a truck, he buries the cat in that strange place. And then the cat comes back, it's different. It's not the same sweet pet Louis once knew. There is something wrong, and that's just the beginning of his nightmare. At first, Pet Sematary may seem like a regular scary story, but it's really about how people deal with loss. Stephen King shows that we're not just afraid of death, but of losing the ones we love. And this is what makes the story so powerful. There are 2 big ideas in the book: accepting what we can change and not being able to let go. Louis is a doctor and sees death as a part of life. But when it comes to his own family, he isn't ready to face it. This struggle between what he knows and how he feels drives the story. At the same time, Louis' wife Rachel is different. She tries to protect herself and their kids from even hearing about death. She is afraid of it and doesn't want to think about it. These opposing views on death create tension in their family and in the story. Pet Sematary is special because it makes us think about loss and grief. It's not just about zombies or scary things. The book teaches us that death isn't always the worst thing. Sometimes the worst part is trying to hold on to something that's already gone. King shows that trying to change nature only brings pain. It's a slow story that shows us the characters' fears and mistakes. The book is about life and death being connected, and how our choices have big effects. So if you like stories like that, Pet Sematary is a great choice. But if you're looking for a classic horror story with lots of action, this book might be disappointing for you. There are lots of descriptions, and the scary part isn't from monsters. The real fear comes from seeing how good intention can turn bad. This story reveals the theme of death slowly, through talks between characters and the everyday moments. If you like faster stories, the beginning might seem slow, but if you enjoy learning about characters' thoughts and feelings, this book will keep you interested. Pet Sematary isn't just about bringing the dead back to life. It's a story that makes us think about how we handle loss, what it means to let go, and how trying to hold on can sometimes ruin everything. After reading this book, you might see life and death in a new way. So, what do you think? If you could bring back someone you love, knowing they wouldn't be the same, would you do it? Let's talk about it in the comments, and see you next time.